All right, let's go ahead and talk about this Black+Decker 12 cup coffee maker. I'll show it to you in action. I'll show you brewing a cup. I'll show you everything I like about it. Maybe one thing I wish was a little bit different. You can see I've got it ready to go. It takes a standard filter, which I'll show you in a second. Here's where you see how much water is in there, right? So it can go all the way up to 12 cups. It is very easy to see. Sometimes these things are not easy to see on other coffee makers, but they do make it very easy to see. Then you'll see, obviously, that the carafe here is 12 cups as well. So it's kind of marked, which is nice. You can see how many cups of coffee you have and you've made. It takes a standard filter, at least what I would consider to be a standard filter. Pretty well made carafe. You got that black plastic handle. The top pops off fairly easily. I'll do it one-handed here. It goes up very high, which is great for cleaning. It's really easy to clean this whole thing. The top does come off. You can get your hand in there and clean it really well. And then it's got that bottom part with that stainless steel ring or some sort of metallic ring. You can see that it lays flat and it's easy to get in and out. Let's see here. Okay, let's get into the digital part. That's where you're going to turn it on or off. Then you can program the hour or the minute. So you can see I just changed the hour, changed the minute. You can program it. Over here is where you're going to program what time you want it to go off. And so you've got the AM and the PM. And then you can move that around. And then obviously you have auto. And so I just went ahead and turned it on. And I already had coffee ready to go. And so we're going to go ahead and take a step back. And I'll show you exactly what it's doing. Like I said, standard filters. I think I mentioned that already. But yeah, let me take a step back now. So it's starting to go as we speak. It does take a little while to kick in, as I think most coffee makers do. Now, something that I think is cool, and I'll show it to you in a second. I like this because if you're brewing like enough coffee for a group of people, or maybe for us, it's just my wife and I, like one cup will be ready to go, but it's not done brewing yet. And so what you can do is you can actually slide this out as it's brewing and it stops. And so I think they call that sneak a cup, which is a kind of fancy way of saying basically it'll stop the flow of the coffee so you can pour that first cup before the brewing ends and there's no mess or anything. So here it's coming out and so you can see I can pull it back. It does have like one drip or two drips that continue, but it does stop and then I can put it back in so that it keeps brewing. Anyways, overall, great Black+Decker digital programmable coffee maker. We really enjoyed this and I do highly recommend it.